show up at a deal like this and I show so many people, like, who all were they really expecting to see? And I'll tell you why the story that as mayor, we go out and do what we call Mayor's Day Out. So rather than make people come to City Hall to see the mayor and go through all that trouble, we go out and take city government out to the neighborhoods. And we were in a pavilion just like this in Knoxville one time. Had with me had the fire chief and the police chief and the head of engineering and everybody. And we're out there, and there's about 25, 30 people from the neighborhood there asking us questions or telling us about what problems they might have with city services. And so we've been there about 20 minutes, but this deal had a gravel parking lot right next to it. And we've been talking about 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, this remember the old Cadillac sedan DeVilles, the long ones, with the long fins on them? This old, like, 1967 Cadillac sedan DeVille pulls up and screeches to a halt, and there's gravel flying everywhere. We're all sitting around. It's like this, but there's picnic benches under the little pavilion. And so I kind of turn around to see what all the commotion's about, and this guy walks over and gets about as far as I am from Hobart Rice and goes, "Oh, it's you." And the neighborhood has called around and told everybody that, they had a phone tree going and said, "The mayor's in the park, come on down." And so anyway, the mayor's in the park, come on down. So this guy gets over and he pulls up and gets about, like I said, as far as I'm from Hobart, and goes, "Oh, it's you." And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "I thought they said there was a bear in the park." Being in East Tennessee and all, he misunderstood. So the guy was properly impressed that the mayor was in the park, got back in his car, put it in reverse, left, and went home. So if you came for something else, I'm sorry, but we're glad you're here. It is fun to be back in Rogersville. See, so we were here, 2 weeks ago? And we have, in the process of this, made a lot of friends. Hopefully everybody's gotten a chance to meet my wife, Chrissy. Chrissy and I have been married for... There's never been nobody that's ever run for office has had it. And I know some of you here have, and you might argue with me, but there's never been a better partner to run for office than Chrissy has been for me. And we've been on this journey now for 19 months. And last Sunday was our 29th anniversary. And so I thought it'd be real nice to take her on a cruise for our anniversary. And so we've been cruising Tennessee in the bus over there, which is not quite what she had in mind when I talked about that. But I'm very grateful. Also, my daughter Annie is with us. Annie, if you'd raise your hand. And Annie is our middle child. Our youngest child is taking summer school at getting her about to finish her senior year of college. Has an exam today. Our oldest son Will and his wife Hannah are both working in Knoxville, and sorry that they couldn't be here. All right, a few questions, answers. How many days is it until primary day? 9 days is exactly right, okay? Chrissy and I have been doing this, like I said, for 19 months almost. And during that time, we've driven over 80,000 miles. This is, I think, our 6th trip to Rogersville. I might be missing, but we've been here 6 or 7 times, and throughout all of East Tennessee, Upper East Tennessee a lot. I do want to, by the way, take the chance to mention our chairman for Upper East Tennessee is here, Scott Neiswanger from Greenville. Scott has been wonderful to help us, and Scott's business skills, but even more than that, the way he has supported so many great causes all throughout Upper East Tennessee, and actually all throughout our state and other places as well. I'm so grateful to have him on our team, and really made a huge push in trying to change and help us improve education in Tennessee, which I'll talk about in a second. Might be one of the most important things we have going on. But Scott, I'm honored that you'd be our chair, and thank you so much for coming as well. There are several elected officials here. At the risk of missing somebody, I won't announce everybody, but I'm grateful for all of you. We have several county mayors here as well. Well, like I said, we're 9 days away. How many people, by the way, have already early voted? Dang, y'all are good. Okay, it looks like about half of the group, okay? That is super, because this election really, really matters, all right? The state is facing some critical issues.